Here are 5 pages and over 75 money hacks that I gathered from the internet with all the best suggestions that people leave on those TikTok trending videos where people say, tell me your best money hacks. And they just write in the comments, and there's tens of thousands of comments. I went through one of those videos and wrote everything down, and this video is me reading it to you. It's also going to be a PDF that you can access in a link in the description or in the bio, depending where this is posted. And I will make it an Etsy printable thing that you can use as like a check off or a highlighting list for your own benefit. Very, very inexpensive and affordable. But I'm just going to read it out. So play it while you fold your laundry and get inspired and take notes, or just download the PDF and get rich, or at least build your retirement fund even better than it is right now. And there'll be at the very end a little extra things you could do today to earn cash today. Just like handful of quickie reminders of things you could sell or do to get cash now. So let us begin. So page 1, I'm just going to read. Call your phone and internet companies and tell them you want to cancel. They'll offer a lower rate, even if it only lasts a year. Call them back a year later and do it again. So make it your annual thing you do. Do it for the internet, do it for everything. Do it for your credit cards and get those credit card interest rates down too. Contacts and glasses, if you wear contacts and glasses, get them from Firm or Zen for as little as $6. So those are affordable places to get prescriptions filled. I always say subscriptions. Return everything you don't use. Be better at making returns. A lot of us are really bad at returning the thing we don't use, or the thing we tried once that we bought that we don't like. Whether it's Sephora and makeup or skincare or clothes or whatever, if it doesn't fit or you don't like it, still has the tags on it, or it's a business that will take a return it and get that money back. Ask for a price adjustment on purchases that go on sale shortly after you purchase them at full price. So a lot of big companies have it where if you bought it today at full price and tomorrow they have a sale, you can go back with the receipt and get that sale price. So take advantage of that. Bike there, walk there, but don't drive there. A lot of people bike, even in the suburbs and the countryside, as a way to both be healthy, live a longer life, de-stress, and save a ton of money on car stuff. Potlucks at home instead of going out with friends. You don't have to go to dinner, and you can still socialize. You can meet at the park, you can meet in your backyard, you can meet in your front yard, it could be anywhere. I love a good potluck. If you think you can afford the purchase, put the same amount in your savings or retirement. So if you're going to buy yourself something kind of nice, whether it's jeans or a car, I don't know what your price point is, put the same amount of money in a retirement account. Clean up worn out furniture from Facebook Marketplace and other sites and sell for more money. I mean, this is a great one. People give away stuff all the time, and maybe it just needs a good little sanding and paint job, and then flip it. Flip furniture. Teach English online. You can do that anywhere. I mean, you could actually move to another country and do that too if that interests you. Offer car cleaning inside or out in your neighborhood and online. You could be somebody that goes, hey, I'd love to wash your car for, this much money, or shovel your snow or mow your lawn. You don't have to be a teenager to do it. Everybody say hi to Ginger. Get money back for your recycled cans and bottles. Collect your cans and bottles and just get some cash for it and put it in a piggy bank and just see how it adds up over the year and put it towards something fun. Delete food apps off your phone. If you're not good at with refraining from using them, delete them. Take advantage of your skills like drawing or playing an instrument and do it as a side hustle. Rumor has it that the cosplay and furry community love drawings. So somebody was getting paid as a side hustle to draw their requests. It could be them in a costume, but if you have a skill, monetize it. It could be just a side hustle you do, Etsy, Fiverr, just post it on your neighborhood listserv, whatever the deal is. Take advantage. Get paid for plasma donations. A lot of people do that. Find unclaimed money legally here. So I did this for my mom. So it's at usa.gov/unclaimed money. And it's the site that it's basically if a hospital owes you some money back, or a credit card owes you some money back, or some account got closed and they owe you a bit of a refund. Sometimes they don't find you, but that money legally is sitting there waiting for you. If you go to this website, again, I can link it in the description if this is on YouTube that you see it. You can go and see what money is owed to you. You can go state by state, and then as a US as a whole. I found for my mom like $100 and some odd. I don't even remember what she was owed it for, just like random bills and stuff. And then other people have found $800, $1,000. So go check this out. It's unclaimed money, and each state has a portion of their website dedicated to it. Research Swedish death cleaning. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Research Swedish death cleaning. Curbside pickup for groceries so you don't impulse buy. So a lot of people, the way they're not overspending when they go grocery shopping is by ordering it online and picking up at the curb. I think that's a great idea. When you pay off a purchase like a car, keep putting that same amount in savings or an investment account. So if you got really used to putting your $300 a month towards your car payment and then that's over with, keep putting that $300 towards something that will accrue. So just, you're in the habit, you could afford it, just keep doing it and forget about it. Pay your bills with an even number to pay down debt faster. For example, if your car bill is $379, pay $400 or pay $380. Whatever you're comfortable with, round it up a little bit and it'll pay it off faster without you feeling the pain of it. Page 2. Download an app like Acorns and do the roundups where every debit card purchase is rounded up and the balance is put into your investment account. For example, if you buy coffee for $3.75, Acorns will round up the purchase to $4 and they'll take the set 25 cents and invest it for you. It adds up. Personal experience, this totally works. I love this. It like sets aside money for me without me thinking about it. And it's just change. It could be a penny, 25 cents. At most, it will be 99 cents. Only pay for one streaming service at a time. So you could keep putting other streaming services on hold and pay for one. Or maybe there's a family sharing opportunity. I'm only recommending legal things. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial expert in any way. I'm just a human gathering info like the rest of us. Wait a few days before officially purchasing something. The impulse will likely go away, and if it doesn't, then you really wanted it. But I most of the time forget about the thing I saw in the store that I just loved so much. Say to yourself, if this item had poop on it, would I clean it or throw it away? Several people in the comments said this one really works for them. So you really go, oh my God, this blanket here, if it had poop on it, would I bother to clean it? Or would I just say, forget it, throw it away, it's not worth keeping? That's like such a great way to thin out your house, have a little garage sale of all the stuff you wouldn't clean the poop off of, or don't buy it if it doesn't fill that requirement. I think it's a hilarious thing to say to yourself. When shopping, if it's not a hell yes, then it's a hell no. I feel this way about clothes big time now. Now I do not buy filler clothes. I only buy things I get really excited about. And I even went to the store today and tried on a bunch of stuff, and then I was like, yeah, it's totally fine, but do I need totally fine? We all have plenty of totally fine, so I didn't buy it. Sign up for and remember to take advantage of all free birthday things like Starbucks and Sephora. You can always add the Sephora free gifts to other people's gifts. So, you sign up for the accounts, and it could be also Dunkin'. There's a million places. Actually, I'll do a video, so follow me along and follow my account, and I will eventually do a video of all the places to get free stuff for your birthday. But then go take advantage of it. And the Sephora gifts, you can get stuff from those gifts and just add them to other gifts that you give people. So it sort of pads out gifts that you give out if you don't want to use it for yourself. Have a separate bank account that you have to physically withdraw money from. Everything that makes it harder and adds steps will make it less likely you'll do it impulsively. Basically, if anything, all stores know, all businesses know, you need to make the shortest distance between the viewing of the thing and the purchasing of the thing. If there's too many steps in between, people fall off and give up. And the same goes for you. So trick yourself and put yourself at a distance between you and the thing you're trying not to spend money on. If it's too much work, you will be lazy about it for the most part. Get your hair done at beauty schools. I have done this many, many times. You could do a lot of things at beauty schools for free. Sometimes they make you pay. Like I did a haircut recently, and it was a training haircut. I still had to pay $20, but New York City prices, it would have been easily $120, not including the tip, maybe $160. I mean, things are expensive now. Create your social media feeds with smart money accounts and nothing that encourages spending nor the need to keep up with the Joneses. So the algorithms on all these sites start to read you. And if you can curate it based on what you spend your time looking at, and if you spend a lot of time looking at videos that are about smart money moves, retiring early, money hacks, whatever the deal is, you will stay motivated because you keep being fed the positive information. If you keep being fed stuff that makes you jealous and want to spend money, shop, keep up with the Joneses, then unfortunately that's going to feed that part of you instead. So keep that in mind. Look at price tags as how many hours at work it costs you. It's a game changer. This is new to me too, and I really love this. So if something costs $20, how did you have to work? Are you $20 an hour? Or if it costs, $500, how many hours did you have to work to earn that thing? Is it worth you working that many hours to get that thing? If it's not, like if you wouldn't just like go work that many hours just to get that money to buy that thing, then it's not worth it, because your time is money and we aren't trading our lives for the paycheck. You don't need anything from Target, Marshalls, and Home Goods. For basic necessities, you can go to smaller stores and not be convinced into purchases you don't need. So we're not supposed to be shopping at Target right now anyway, to be honest, but when you go into those, they feed you more stuff than you ever thought you needed. And so if you stay away from there, you won't spend that money you don't need to spend. If you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it. It's similar to the previous one, but basically like if you can just barely buy the one, you can't really afford it. But if you can buy two of them, then you can afford one of them. So just use that as sort of a mindset, really, to be honest with yourself about money. And lastly, for page 2, cancel Amazon Prime. It'll save on impulse purchases and the annual fee. You can get free delivery on things or cheap delivery on things and not have Amazon Prime where you overspend, just like you do at Target or Walmart or the grocery store. All right, we're back. Page 3. Ask yourself, if I had to flee, is this item coming with me? Get things into perspective. That one I really like and is also scary. Ask yourself if you want to continue to fund a billionaire with your purchases. If not, shop accordingly. I'm very much trying to shop accordingly now and not fund billionaires. Thank you very much. Take office leftovers home. Oh, I love this. I do this too, and I don't even work in an office. But take leftovers home and eat leftovers. Try a no-buy year where you don't buy anything unnecessary for a year. You don't need more clothes, books, makeup, home decor, sporting goods, whatever the deal is. It's called a no-buy year. You can just do a no-buy month if you want. Paychecks get deposited into a savings account and then pay yourself a budgeted amount to cover your basic needs. So pay your savings first. Reuse fruit and veggie bags as poop bags for your dog or garbage can bags. I do this like crazy. So if I bring home a bunch of fruit and vegetables in those clear plastic bags from the grocery store, I just use them for the dog walks. Practice phantom shopping by shopping online and adding to cart but never buying. You still get the high from shopping, but you don't spend the money. So you could still scroll for as long as you want on every website and even add it to the cart, and then just don't buy it. And then you can apply the next one, the other rule, which was wait a day, 24 to 48 hours. And if you don't really care about it anymore, then you don't buy it. So, double stack or stack up on your, rules here. No buy Mondays. Or no money Mondays, depending on how you want to put it. Pick a day of the week where you don't spend any money. It's sort of like the no meat days. I forget what day that is. Go over every bill with a fine-tooth comb and call them to talk the bills down. It works. People were in the comments were saying like crazy that they went over the bills like with a fine-tooth comb and found lots of stuff. So they got tons of bills down. So just spend half a day and do that, and it'll be worth your while long term. Review your auto pays for subscription services. You're likely paying for stuff that you don't use. Do a week of meal planning using only what's in your pantry. Use ChatGPT to put together recipes, keep food from going bad and canned food from going to waste. So tell ChatGPT what you have in your freezer and your cans and your dried food and let it build recipes for you. I love this one. Learn to cut your own hair and do your own nails. You can take the money you saved and put it in your retirement account or towards a trip or towards some fancy new thing you want to buy yourself. People are talking all the time now how they do their own nails and they're really happy with it. I would definitely not pay anybody to do my eyebrows. I would definitely do my own eyebrows, which I don't do eyebrows, but if I did, I would definitely not pay for it. And I don't really do nails that much. Review your spending each month. Add up what you spend in each category, food out, coffee shops, clothes, and really see what your habits and patterns are. You think you know what your habits and patterns are, but you're probably wrong. The light's really getting dark right now. Go to the library for renting movies, digital and physical books, etc. Check out the Libby app. The Libby is the library app. Don't forget you can rent movies. You don't need Netflix, you could go to the library. They have tons of stuff, or borrow from a neighbor. Pay cash for an old car and have 0 payments. I have a 0, that page 3 done. I have a 0 payment car and because it's really old and it's fantastic. Page 4. Almost done. Quit drinking. Huge savings. I could swear by this on my life. It's what I have done, and I save a ton of money. Unsubscribe from shopping emails. If they don't come in your inbox, then you're even less tempted in life. Sell clothes that no longer fit you or your kids. I do a ton of this, whether it's eBay, Mercari, Depop, or just taking it to your local thrift store that buys from you. 2 words, capsule wardrobe. I'm really into creating my own. I'm not quite there, but I'm getting there. It's where you really figure out what works for you and just have that, like have beautiful pieces and just not a closet full of stuff and junk and no fast fashion. Freeze bread so it doesn't go bad, or whatever food you tend to maybe not finish all of, freeze it, save it. If someone offered you an item for $30 or the $30 in cash, you'd probably take the cash. Consider all your purchases this way. Not making the purchase is giving yourself the cash. So if you don't buy the thing you didn't really need, you basically gave yourself cash. Next time you get a raise, have it go straight to your retirement account. Pretend you never got the raise. Like you were already living fine. You're paying all your bills and affording all your food. So that if you get a raise, pretend like you didn't get the raise. Even if it's just for a time being, or maybe you only pretend you got a portion of it if you need some of it, but try not to just suddenly start spending it all, because that's what we do, lifestyle creep. Gets you every time. Pay your mortgage twice a month and pay less in the long run when you pay it down faster. If you haven't heard of this trick, you pay your mortgage twice a month. You don't pay the full amount. I think you split it half and half. But ultimately, over the course of a year, you end up paying a little bit more and you pay it down faster. When you receive your paycheck, whatever is left from the last one goes straight to savings. So if you haven't spent all from your last paycheck, when the new one comes in, take what's left over and hurry and toss that part in savings or retirement or your travel fund, whatever the deal is. If you're really struggling, put your paycheck towards your credit card, then use the credit card to live off of. You'll pay less in interest that month and it'll count as your monthly payment as well. So you'll pay your credit card on time. You won't pay any, delayed fees. Your credit will be, better for it. And then you'll use that credit card to buy your groceries and gas. So if you can't pay it down, at least put your money towards it that you're going to put towards gas and groceries and bills. Carry around a notebook and write down every single purchase. It'll help track where your habits are, but encourages you to spend less. The mere act of tracking it will make you spend less. You can use apps too if you want some recommendations. I know of some, but some of us just love pen and paper. Watch the show Hoarders. If you watch stuff like Hoarders, it will make you not want to accumulate all the crap that you've accumulated. Freeze your credit card in a block of ice in the freezer. You'll have to work hard to be able to use it, and that might be just the deterrent you need. Hype yourself up for the challenge of only eating bare bones like peanut butter and jelly for 2 weeks, a month, or even 6 months, and see what you save. So, whatever food, whatever basic affordable food. My friend paid off college because she just did a boatload of ramen, and she threw every penny at her college debt. Live with your parents if you need to. Do what you gotta do. It doesn't matter your age. Only pay for luxury items or treats with side gigs like extra money. If you didn't earn the money, you can't spend it on those items. That was page 4. Last page, and the bonus round of what you can do today to earn some extra cash. Get free things off Craigslist, clean them up, and sell them. So Craigslist, and there's tons of sites, but that's just one where you can get a lot of good free stuff, whether you need it or whether you want to flip it. Think of it as losing money if you buy food when you're at work. If you reprogram your head when you buy lunch out as losing money as opposed to bringing your lunch, you can start to be more motivated to bring your lunch in the right way. Take advantage of the free water, tea, and coffee at work. No need to buy bottled water if you can drink filtered water at work. Work closing shift, somewhere where you can take home the food leftovers. This is an interesting thought. It could be your weekend gig or your side gig or your evening job, but look at this light. I'm so sorry. But if you work somewhere you can take home some leftovers, it's just part of your job. That's not a bad way to go. Cut paper towel rolls in half. You only really need the little square of paper towel and not a whole sheet of paper towel most of the time. And I've been doing this and I actually love it because I feel so wasteful with a whole sheet. So cut them. Just saw those rolls in half. Air dry your clothes to save on power. Just air dry them, not that hard. Boycott brands that don't align with your values. It'll also save you money. Most of those brands, this got really bright. Most of those brands that are like Target or Walmart or whatever, you tend to buy things you don't need. So if you align your spending with your morals, then you will spend less money. Okay, these two are like sister suggestions. Buy in bulk and freeze it, which lots of people do. Buy in bulk and split it with friends and neighbors. It could even be meat from the butcher. So people are splitting like huge things of meat, or going and buying stuff at Costco and sharing it. I think this is such a great idea because I don't even have room to store all the toilet paper that comes with just one purchase at Costco, but I do have room to split it and then store my portion of it, and then everybody wins. Last 3, listen to money-related books and podcasts like crazy. Train your social media algorithms to give you loads of smart financial content. You'll find you discover so much motivation to change your financial life and circumstances. Now, we already mentioned half of that before, but if you do just listen to lots of money-related podcasts, and you will just keep that motivation going. You'll get like pumped to be wealthy and to be smart about money. Coupons, digital and paper, don't forget they exist. You can always Google, is there a coupon for this store or this object? And there probably is. Lastly, share machines like lawnmowers and snowblowers with neighbors. This is also another genius idea. Share. All right, here we go. Things you could do today to get some cash. I did a little side video on this too, but I'll just say it here. Take your clothes to the consignment shop or thrift shop and sell them today. Take some gold jewelry and sell it. Take books to a used bookshop and sell them. Look and see if you have any valuable first editions too, just in case, because some books are valuable. Take any instruments to a used music store to sell. Sell your DVDs and records. Trade in your car for an older and cheaper model, always a smart move. Offer your lawn mowing, leaf raking, house cleaning, garage cleaning, junk hauling, or dog walking services to make a little extra cash. Donate plasma or do street performing or busking. All of this is like viable stuff to get you cash immediately if you need it. All right, let me know if you have any more hacks. I could make this list longer and longer and longer. Reread as necessary. Download the thing from Etsy and print out and put on your fridge and highlight, which ones you want to do or which ones you are doing, and try and do them all. I think it's worth it. All right, bye.